Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for the NFL AFC Championship game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday, January 30th, 2022. My name is Steve. We're going to have two picks here for this game that I think are great value bets. We're also going to have a same game parlay that I think has a great shot to cash. Be sure if you're new to the channel to like and subscribe. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers here by the end of the week, and I can't do it without your help. We're actually going to be doing a parlay giveaway and giving away a few t-shirts when we get to 2,000 subscribers as well. That'll be on our NBA side that we'll be doing that. Be sure to check out our community Discord channel as well. It's a great place to connect with our community. We'll have a link in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. It's a great place to get new ideas for bets and to chat about sports. I really do have a lot of fun in the Discord. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. We'd love to hear what you guys are playing for this game. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. Gotta get the bag. Shane Davis, Wilkie, One Must Fall, Arthur Shaw, and Zach Green. Appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate all of you here at the channel. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there'll be a join button down below where you can check that out, and also a link in the description as well. Okay, let's get right into our picks here today, guys. Let's get this 2-0. Let's cash this same game parlay. This is going to be a lot of fun here today. We're going to have a lot of fun here watching this game and also betting on this game. So let's get right into our picks. And number one, we are rolling with the Cincinnati Bengals plus 7.5 spread here versus the Kansas City Chiefs at minus 118 odds here on FanDuel. Guys, the Bengals coming into this game have actually the third best scoring defense so far this postseason. The Chiefs have the 9th. So this Bengals defense actually has played pretty well here so far in the postseason. They've generated 5 takeaways in 2 games, which I believe that they're going to need to do some of that to hang in here with the Chiefs. They're going to have to force a few turnovers. And their defense has been doing a pretty solid job so far doing that, which we'd love to see. They have a +4 turnover differential so far in the playoffs, which we'd love to see that. Bengals special teams has been stepping up here as well. McPherson, we've heard a lot about him. He's 8 of 8 so far in the playoffs, which we'd love to see that. And we saw Harrison Butker here on the other side for the Chiefs. Missed a field goal, missed an extra point last game. Maybe this is the start of a trend for him. Now, he did end up hitting the game-tying field goal, but obviously just something to keep an eye on there with Butker. Special teams could play a huge role in this game. Bengals won the first meeting between these two teams in Cincinnati, 34-31. Joe Burrow's been on an absolute tear here at the end of the year. The connection between him and Chase has been unreal. Chase went for over 200 yards easily there versus the Chiefs the first time they played. And we saw this Chiefs pass defense last week, right? It's not like they've gotten any better. We watched Gabriel Davis for the Buffalo Bills score 4 touchdowns and over 200 yards for Gabe Davis there. So obviously, this pass defense for the Chiefs still getting waxed, which I expect Burrow really still to have his way. The only concern here you got to consider here for the Bengals is they did give up 9 sacks last game, which is definitely a concern. I'm expecting the Chiefs definitely will send some pressure at him, so expecting Joe Mixon to be involved here in the passing game to get that ball out quick. And obviously with Chase, you could throw it to him. You could throw screens to him and he could take it to the house. So I really think this is going to be a close game. I don't particularly think the Bengals are necessarily going to win this game, but 7.5 points in a championship game is a lot of points, guys. It really is. The way the Bengals have been rolling, they actually remind me a lot of the 2007 and 2011 New York Giants, the runs they made to the Super Bowl, where, coming into the postseason, there wasn't a lot of great reason for that team to make it. And even the Bengals are young quarterback, the defense can be spotty at times, but they're finding ways to win. That it factor type of stuff where they're finding ways to win. I don't know if they win, but I think they're going to be right there. I think Joe Burrow's not going to let this game get out of hand. I honestly have a lot of faith in Joe Burrow. And right now, it's just a matter of, it could come down to the last possession. I could see it going a lot like the Buffalo game last week. Because let's face it, Chiefs defense isn't playing good. It's not to say that Patrick Mahomes isn't going to get this game. I think he definitely will. But like I said, I think the Bengals will be very competitive. Bengals on the season 7-2 on the road against the spread. Chiefs are 6-5 at home against the spread. That's obviously still solid. And the Chiefs obviously have been much better here later on in the season. But the Bengals got to see the late season Chiefs, and they beat them. So, like I said, I think they can hang close. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. We're going to get to see a lot of great young talent on the field. There obviously with Mahomes, Burrow, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'm excited about it. But I think the Bengals cover here 7.5. So take it there for your number one pick. Cincinnati Bengals plus 7.5 spread here versus the Kansas City Chiefs at minus 118 odds. Okay, and at number 2, going with a lot of what we just said, we're going Joe Mixon over 29.5 receiving yards here for the Cincinnati Bengals at minus 114 odds. So Mixon has been very involved here in the passing game recently. And obviously, this is a spot where on the road, I see that trend continuing. Mixon has had 26 targets in his last 4 games. So obviously, love to see that. It's pretty close to 7 per game. About 6.5 per game, which is obviously pretty solid. He's cashed this line in 3 of his last 4 games. The only loss to the line, he had 28 yards. So he's right there still. Obviously love that. Chiefs on the season, allowing the 3rd most receiving yards to running backs on the season. And like I said, Mixon has already cashed this line versus the Chiefs. So we'd love to see that. Jamar Chase should garner a lot of the attention in this game. He's been talked about so much. You know the Chiefs are game planning for him. So, we could definitely see a lot of dump-offs here to Joe Mixon, especially given the fact I could see the Chiefs coming after Joe Burrow here too. And like I said, the Bengals gave up 9 sacks last week. I'm expecting the Chiefs to bring the pressure there with Steve Spagnuolo in that defense for sure. Definitely going to be under pressure. So expect a lot of screens here. Screens are going to go, a lot of different places, but Mixon should be the recipient of a few of those at least. And early on here in the championship game, expecting things to be a bit tense, right? Nerves are going to be high. Like I said, another reason for Zach Taylor and the offense here to get Joe Burrow going with some easy passes, especially Joe Mixon. So honestly, I can see Joe Mixon cashing this early. If he could get loose on one of these dump offs, I'm expecting them to go to that early here. So I love it, guys. I love this line for Joe Mixon. I love the scenario here. As far as that goes, just given what this game's going to entail, and given what I believe the Chiefs are going to do on defense as far as with the blitz, should open up some screen passes here for Mixon. So love it there for number 2 pick, Joe Mixon over 29.5 receiving yards here for the Cincinnati Bengals at minus 114 odds. Okay, guys, there was a good chance I get super goofy here. We are making way for the same game parlay. I really do love these selections, though, guys. We got Joe Burrow over 288.5 passing yards here. He's cashed this in 5 of his last 7 games. And he played the Kansas City Chiefs already. He put up 446 against them. So I'm very confident that he could easily go over here, especially with the spread being the way that it is. The Bengals definitely could be playing from behind in this game. While I do think they cover the spread, there's a good chance Bengals are playing from behind. And I think Burrow's going to have a great chance here to cash this line. Then we got Jerick McKinnon, anytime touchdown here as well. He's had 33 touches so far in the playoffs. 16.5 touches per game. He's had 22 carries and 11 catches. So obviously love seeing that. He's been very involved, scoring a touchdown there in the first playoff game versus the Steelers. Starting running backs have cashed in the last four of the last 5 games versus the Bengals. They have scored a touchdown. So we love seeing that. Darrell Williams, who was the running back for the Chiefs the first time they played the Bengals, had 2 touchdowns that game. So McKinnon now is going to get a lot of those carries and opportunities. So that's why I really like him to score in this spot. And then finally, for our third look, and this is where we're getting the most value, we're going with Tyler Boyd, anytime touchdown at plus 250 odds. He has cashed this in 4 of his last 5 games. He's kind of flying under the radar, which is exactly why I wanted to play him. I don't actually want to play Jamar Chase for a touchdown, even though I think it still has a great chance to cash. For one, you're not getting as good odds, and for 2, the Chiefs are going to game plan against Jamar Chase this week. We know this. Jamar Chase has been the talk of the town, him and Joe Burrow, so there's going to be a game plan for that. And who was it last week that the Bills had a lot of success versus the Chiefs? It was Gabriel Davis. It wasn't Stephon Diggs. It wasn't the guy you think it would be. It was Gabe Davis scoring 4 touchdowns. So we kind of want to go with something a little bit off the radar with some really good value, right? That's why I really like Tyler Boyd here. He's obviously been pretty solid here in the red zone. He's already cashed this versus the Chiefs as well. He had a touchdown in that game. Like I said, he scored a touchdown in 4 of his last 5. So I love it there, guys. For our same game parlay, I'm gonna roll 25 on this. You guys can put whatever amount you want on it. That's just my recommended amount that I'm gonna put on it. But yeah, let's cash it. Let's get this same game parlay. Love it there, guys. Plus 1131 odds. Ship it. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers here by the end of the week, and I can't do it without your help. We will be doing a parlay giveaway on our NBA side, as well as giving away a few t-shirts as well. So really looking forward to that, guys. Really have had a lot of fun getting to engage with you in the community here and on the Discord, in the comments. It really has been a lot of fun making these videos. It's been a fun NFL season, fun NBA season so far. So let's cash these bets here. Let's have fun watching this game. And like I said, don't throw your whole payload on these bets or on the same game parlay. You know, that's something that I'm going to put my free bet on. You know what I mean? It's definitely has, I think, a great shot to cash, but parlays are always tricky. Games can always, flip the script on you, and then you can be, missing out. But overall, I love the selections. I think we have a great shot to cash. Let's get it today, guys. Good luck on your bets as well. Let me know what you're playing down in the comments. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. We also will have our NFC Championship game best bets video out as well. So be sure to look for that. I'll have that pinned at the end of this video when I get that finished. So other than that, guys, have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.